Hi, Anna Marie.
Hi.
Tell me why you are here, what you stand for.
I'm here. I came up from Limerick today. I've been at the protest in Limerick last week and Cork the last 2 Saturdays, and I said I need to come to Dublin because I wanted to support the lads here. I feel very strongly what's going on at the moment. There's no logic to it, there's no science behind any of it. I feel that there's a hidden agenda. I think the virus is real, but I don't think it's no more than a bad flu for some people and just a common cold for others. And then some people don't have it at all.
What's your background? Why you are coming?
I'm a physiotherapist, so I'm in the healthcare. I was a healthcare assistant before I became a physiotherapist. And at the moment I have a good few issues that I'd like to talk about. But the one thing at the moment is the masks. It's an absolute disgrace that any of the medical establishments here are saying that masks work, that they prevent the virus, when there is many science and many research studies that are saying that they're of no use. You use a mask in a sterile environment in a hospital. You don't wear it for any mundane stuff. And with this virus, they say they know nothing about it, but then they say that a mask will prevent you. When I'm doing training, you're told you have a specific sequence of how you don and doff PPE, which is your protective equipment, and there's a specific way of how you put on your mask. And here then they're telling the public to just put on anything, and they're touching it and they're pulling it down along their mouth, and they're causing a lot more germs. And it's just absolutely ridiculous that our health and our government are pushing people to wear masks when actually it's going to actually make them sick. A lot of the elderly are scared out of their wits from the last few months of this pandemic, and they're afraid to come out of the house, and a lot of these would have comorbidities, or they're frail as it is because they haven't been outside their house. And then they're putting on masks going to shops, but actually what's happening is making them stress even more. If they have any cardiac issues or respiratory issues, it's going to actually get them to breathe faster. They're going to get lack of oxygen and more carbon dioxide, but actually causes acidosis in their body. And what happens is it'll cause an increase in cortisol, and the cortisol is stress. And then what happens then is that it can repress their increase their heart rate and increase their blood pressure, and then it will actually cause their immune system to go down, and they will get sick, and they will develop chest infections, and they will exacerbate their other conditions that they have. And healthy people should not be wearing them, because there's just no logic to it at all. They talk about that if we can't social distance, that we have to wear a mask, but it's just ridiculous. And I have a feeling they're going to make it mandatory, and it's nothing got to do with the virus. It's all got to do with obediency, and that we obey our leaders and that we are complying to their rules. But I'm never going to comply to their rules, and I just think it's a disgrace that the real science is not being broadcasted. Anyone that's real, proper, independent, no conflict of interest scientists who are speaking out, that are world famous, are being censored right now, and I'm just so angry with that. And the people who are that are up in RTE and all these prime time shows are immunologists, shame on them. Virologists, shame on them, because they are big pharma puppets, and they're speaking lies, and they know very well that they're speaking lies, and they're not showing any evidence that masks work, because there's plenty of evidence that masks do not work. They have no evidence to show that they work. This is a professor, he's a researcher in Ontario in Canada for Civil Liberties Association, Denis Rancourt. You can actually find it online. It's Masks Don't Work, a review of science relevant to COVID-19 social policy. And in this, it has brilliant, up to date, even the latest one was in April of this year, showing there were randomized controlled, extensive randomized controlled trial studies, meta-analysis reviews of RCTC studies, which show that mask aerators do not work to prevent respiratory influenza-like illnesses. Furthermore, it's just ridiculous. This is here, and he's been silenced, he's been censored, but he's actually now fighting back.